With only 2 more boxes left to go, is there any chance of pulling another ghost rare after we've already pulled 4? We're about to find out. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Table of Madness, and it is May 21st. It is a Saturday, and that means it's time for another Yu-Gi-Oh box opening. For those of you that don't know, we are doing a giveaway, and there's only 2 days left to enter in this giveaway. So if you are new here, please like, comment, subscribe, and you have to do it on the most recent video that I put out. Those things right there that I just mentioned will enter you in a chance in our giveaway. And of course, before we get into this box opening, I'm just going to go ahead and read out some of the new names that have entered in our giveaway. Of course, we are well past the halfway point. Most of you already know that you guys are entered in this giveaway. So I just want to read out some of the new names that have been officially entered in our giveaway. So if you hear your name, congratulations, you're in this giveaway. And we only have a couple of names here, so it'll be quick. It'll be Card Lux and the Creator 4th. Congratulations to you two. You guys are entered in our giveaway. Now, however, there is a third person here. His name is Kevin D. So, Kevin, if you're watching this, just listen to me real quick. I did make a caveat in the beginning of this series that your YouTube channel has to be 6 months or older. Unfortunately, we were getting a lot of fake accounts, people creating names on the fly to enter in our giveaway, and I can't do that. So, it wasn't fair to everybody else that has been, here from the beginning or has a YouTube channel of a year long, or at least I can verify that. So, Kevin, if you're watching, if you can somehow verify that you are a person, because you're right on that borderline. I believe your channel is about 4 months old. So again, if you can just find, message me on Instagram over at BT Madness. If you can get a hold of me and, we can verify each other, then I can enter you in this giveaway, okay? Because I see you commenting on all my other videos, but unfortunately, there were a lot of people that unfortunately just ruin it for others. So I got to be fair to everybody else. So I did make that ruling. But like I said, your channel is just as old as my channel. So like I said, as long as you can verify that you're someone behind the screen, I have no problem entering you in this giveaway. At the very least, if you can accept not being in this giveaway, you can also enter in future giveaways. But, maybe if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player and you want some bulk, I have no problem as long as you live in the US. I can ship some cards out that you see I rip open. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player and you're interested in any cards, again, reach out to me that way as well. Do one of those things, and maybe, like I said, I can help you, you can help me, because I see you commenting a lot of my videos, so I do appreciate that. But unfortunately, like I said, I had to call it out one day. It just happened like that, where I was getting a bunch of accounts, a bunch of people subscribing to the channel, but they were all created, 3, 4, 5 days, 1 month ago. So unfortunately, you said you're right on that edge, so if you can just verify you, we're good to go. And for those of you that didn't watch my most recent video, the last video was something to watch for sure. We pulled not just 1 ghost rare, but we pulled 2 ghost rares. We ended up pulling the Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere Mode and Red Dragon Archfiend. And both of these were pulled in the last video. So we are officially at 4 ghost rares. And I did say that if I pulled 3 or more, I would up the original ante in our giveaway. So 2 people already are going to win a mini box each, but now I am throwing into the giveaway, and I found this at my local Walmart. It's a Power Cube, Yu-Gi-Oh Power Cube, and it does read on the side, or on the front actually, every cube includes 1 legendary pack, 2 booster packs, 5 rare cards, and 35 commons. So somebody is going to win this, and this isn't the question of the day, but this is a question to you guys. Again, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I've actually never even opened these. I've seen them everywhere. Do you guys think this should be the grand prize winning, or do you think I should just stick with what I have? Like, it should be first place wins ghost rares, or the ghost mini box, second place wins another mini box, and then third place should win this? Because I don't know, like, maybe someone out there can actually tell me, like, hey, this is actually way more valuable. I want you guys to decide in the comment section. Also, we are also throwing in a giveaway. I have 2 complimentary packs. So now these are 4 winnings that are going to be entered. So the 4th place person is going to win 2 packs, and it is the newest set. It's Dimension Force. I got 2 of them, and that was literally all my Walmart had, by the way. It literally had those 2 things and that, and I just picked it up. I was hoping to actually grab another mini box, but they were fresh out. Because like I said, I mentioned before, my local card store did, shut down. So it's up to the big box stores, and big box stores, second they hit the shelves, people are gone. I'm a vendor. I'm there at these stores at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and like I said, it's just gone. Like, even then, I still can't even get my hands on anything sometimes. So that is what I have. We now have four prizes to give away. So I'm really excited about that, and good luck to all of you guys. And again, if you want to enter in this giveaway, all you got to do is 3 simple things: like, comment, subscribe, and you got to do it on the newest video. And of course, your account does have to be 6 months or older. So just keep that in mind, unless of course you can somehow verify. But if your account's like 1 month or younger, then I can't accept it, unfortunately, because like I said, unfortunately, other people ruin it for others. And now we're going to go to another section I really enjoy, and this is my top comments, and we got a bunch of them. And by the way, too, before we get into the comment section, I just want to say thank you to everybody that participates in this when I ask you guys a question. A lot of you, especially on yesterday's question, were really out there answering it. And I do appreciate it because I like having discussions, and I think it's important to have these discussions as well. So yesterday's question was, someone said that it's hard to invest. And I said, question of the day was, why is that? Like, who do you think is the kind of like blame? And I'm actually going to answer it because I don't want to be someone who just points fingers and doesn't offer any solutions. So I'm actually going to offer some solutions. If you're someone that's like, listen, I want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's very hard, or any TCG, you can use this method to any TCG, by the way. This will help you guys if you're like someone who's on a budget, like I was in the very beginning. So I'm going to answer that here in a little bit. But before we do that, I want to get into today's top comments. My favorite comment came from Kyle Alexiel, who reads, "You're the second person I've seen pull 2 in one display. The one I saw before got two Dark Magician Girls in one display, which makes it the ultimate display box. $600 in price of his 2 ghost rares." Yes, that is absolutely insane. And a lot of people were commenting this as well. Like, I haven't really seen anybody else pull 2 ghost rares in one display. So I was wondering, like, am I an outlier? I mean, both of them, by the way, came in the same mini box. Because I didn't even know we were on our last pack, and then I had last pack magic and pulled another ghost rare. So that was crazy. That was my top comment. I really enjoyed that one. So thank you. My second favorite comment came from Ashwin Selvakumar, and it reads, "You literally spoke the 4th ghost into existence. Could there be more in this case? Imagine 5 ghosts. Your case was really back heavy. The first half had nothing." Yes, this is somebody who's clearly watched all my videos. If you guys remember in the very beginning, the first 3 boxes we opened, there was nothing in it. And I was basically sweating bullets. And I actually made a comment. I said, boy, I'm going to feel really good if like this is all the pain I have to suffer through in the very beginning. And then I'm hoping that like this back half is really heavy with some ghost rares and we pull, like 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Well, that's almost what happened now at this point, right? Like we basically averaging out now a ghost rare a day at this point. So it came to fruition. So very happy with that. First 3 boxes were complete garbage. And now here we are with 4 ghost rares later. So you can't argue with that and you can't complain. So very happy. My third favorite comment came from Joshy Craft Josh. By the way, Josh and Selvakumar both made some excellent points about my question of the day yesterday. But I really could have put both of you right there. So I'm going to read Joshy's, and here we go. Ready, guys? "Red Dragon Archfiend for sure is my favorite ghost rare in the set. Wow, wow, wow. 4 ghosts in 1 case. Absolutely speechless. You still have 2 more displays to go." And then he answered my question of the day yesterday. And it reads, "I can't really seem to pinpoint the blame of the game being tough to invest in. Local card shop prices, at least for me, are slightly more expensive than department stores. But seeing how instead of lowering the prices, most are closing down makes me think they don't really have another alternative than to sell at that price. It is a shame as we're losing a place to gather with others, play games on the weekends with." Yeah, it is a shame, Josh, that, locals, have to start shutting down because they can't compete. And, you have to be competitive with your prices. You really do. But I think more importantly, your local card shop has to offer something to somebody. Host tournaments, buy some have graded cards in your display cases. Stuff like that starts a conversation. It just brings in bodies. So I do agree it's very hard. I don't want to point and play the blame game here. That's why I said I'm going to offer up some solutions. But one of the solutions is if you could support a local card store, if it's only $10 more than what they're asking for, like, let's say on eBay or what MSRP typically is, then understand that yes, you're supporting the local card store. So yeah, if it's only $10 more, you probably should buy it. My biggest complaint with local card shops, the LCSs today, is that when I walked into my current LCS before it shut down, his prices were $25, $30 more than what like eBay or something like that was asking for. That's just too much. I can't justify spending $30 more or even $25 more when I can just save that 25 bucks and go buy it on eBay. Yeah, I gotta wait a couple of days. Okay, so what? I'm patient, you know? So I understand it is tough and they may not have a certain alternative, but I find it very hard to believe, at least in my case, in my point of view, that, you know, that to me is at that point price gouging. There's no way. There's no way you're paying, let's say he's getting it for $60 a box. I find that hard to believe. I really do. And like I said, maybe I just don't know enough. Maybe I'm just too uneducated on that subject. Who knows? But I find it hard to believe. So really love that comment. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. My fourth favorite comment came from Raven Givens. It reads, "Holy shit, never seen 2-in-1 display before. Fire pulls, man, congrats. As for your question, it's tough to say. I think it's different for different areas. For mine, it definitely got more expensive. I know a few people who had to quit and start selling their own collection to afford to pay for their own bills because the economy is so effed right now. It really sucks." Yeah, this is one thing I also mentioned too when it came to my question of the day, is that I just said too, maybe it's just the way it is right now because business is just business, and we are living, especially if you live in the US, the economy right now, and I mean, even across the world right now, it is just hard. But first of all, the pandemic had a lot to do with that. Then you had supply chain issues. And then again, for me personally in the US, like, our government just overspend money, and now we are just absolutely effed with inflation, gas prices, and everything. So right now in this current state, if you want to try to enter in this hobby, it's very difficult. It's also very difficult, and this is something I don't think a lot of people understand sometimes. It's very difficult to enter in a hobby when you have people like the Logan Pauls of the world who just have billions of dollars to spend. And it's not his fault, by the way. It's the people who react to this way afterwards. Logan Paul, you know, is one of the key factors in why Pokemon is exploding the way it is. But it's not Logan Paul's fault directly. It's the way the community starts to react right afterwards. It's insane. People are buying stuff like it's worth more than what they really are spending. People are spending, overspending. And then, like I said, we're not too far removed from the days where, as a vendor, and a sales rep, I would get up early in the mornings. I would drive out to my local Walmart where I had to service their store, and I'm seeing people lined up outside at 4 or 5 in the morning with tents and chairs and stuff like that. And you're like, I literally remember walking people like, what the hell are you guys waiting here for? Like, what the hell is going on here? And they're like, oh, we're all waiting because we know the vendors in there stocking up for Pokemon cards. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I didn't even know where that came from until someone told me, like, yeah, Logan Paul made some videos on it, and now everybody just buying up Pokemon cards, trying to be the next Logan Paul, making videos on it. So that is one reason. So it is hard to say. Again, I think a lot of you people had a lot to say about my question of the day yesterday. A lot of thoughtful conversations. And I think there's equal blame to just about everybody. Like, you can just, put a little bit here and a little bit there from the company's point of view, from the community's point of view, to the big box stores, to your local card. So I think everybody's got a little bit each to blame. But again, like I said, I don't want to just sit here and point the finger and complain. I want to offer up some solutions to people that do find it hard to invest. So thank you so much for, chiming in on that one. Again, really appreciate it. And last but not least, my fifth favorite comment came from someone who's new to the channel. By the way, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. It's the Creator Fourth, and it reads, "My locals is so far, so I can only go with a few friends when we can, but if a comic book store sells product double the price, I only blame them and not the company, as local stores get the product cheaper." This is exactly what I'm talking about, Creator. Yes, when you walk into a store and it's literally double the price, you're asking at that point, like, I just don't know how I can walk in, and if something's worth $30 on eBay, and I walk in, it's worth $60 at your comic book store, there's no way I'm forking it over. I'm not paying double the price. I will literally just pull up my phone, put it into my cart on eBay, and have it shipped to my house within 4 days. It's no big deal. I can patiently wait. So there's no way you can ask for me to do that. And again, that to me is where the price gouging comes in. So yeah, I think there's equal blame. And like I said, he's not putting all the blame on, just the local card stores. Or maybe you are. Maybe that's what you're saying. Maybe like I only put the blame on them. But again, and I don't think that's totally fair. But when you own a store and when you actually do that, then yes, you are completely to blame for, especially like I said, in my location where and he hits it right nail around the head, right? He says his locals is so far, so when he does go there with his friends and they're double the price, like I said, you can't expect somebody to pay that, especially in today's economy, like we just saw from the previous comment. So creator, I do agree with you exactly like that, and this is exactly what we're talking about. And those were my top comments. Thank you everybody that participated and commented below. Now, if you're somebody who finds it hard to kind of invest in, let's say we'll just take Yu-Gi-Oh for an example, right? If you're somebody, I have 5 steps that I typically stayed with, especially in my earlier years. I'm a huge Magic the Gathering fan. So, commander decks, all that kind of stuff, they are expensive. I didn't grow this collection overnight. I had to follow certain steps to get to where I'm at today. And these are some of the steps that I followed and I took, advantage of in order to build up in a collection. So none of this is like groundbreaking or new, but I just want to reiterate some of this stuff because I think sometimes if you hear it, maybe you never heard this before, maybe I give you one piece of new information, you're like, oh, I never thought of that way. That's actually a good idea. This is something you can do to help you invest into hobbies because I don't want it to be, hard for people to get into this kind of stuff. I want it to be easy. So there are certain steps that you can take to make your life easier and to keep your wallets happy, so to speak. So the first one I put down is pick one hobby and stick with it. There's no secret, hobbies are very expensive, especially in today. But if you really love Yu-Gi-Oh, if you're someone who really likes it and you want to get into it, but you also maybe like Magic the Gathering, or maybe you like a little bit of Pokemon too, maybe just stick with one. Find one you absolutely love, stick with it, and just build from there. That's just the easiest thing I can tell you right now. Second favorite step that I like to follow, and this one is very important too, budget deck techs and structure decks. Budget deck techs, there are so many people on YouTube that make tons of content, tons of video about budget deck techs. And these decks are pretty good. You can follow the format. You can buy exactly what they tell you to buy. It literally will probably stick you to a budget, maybe let's say $50 or less, $40 or less. And then that's something that you can have. You have that deck. It's not as competitive. It's not as strong, but at least you have a good foundation of a deck, and you can build on that deck over time. And I think that's something that would be really important to you if you're trying to invest. The other one I put down was structure decks. Structure decks are very good today. Structure decks actually are better today than they were way back then. And these structure decks you can buy typically around $10, $20 or less. And you can buy them at your big box stores or your local card store. Typically, structure decks are all around the same price. So even at your local card store, you can probably get it for the same price as a big box store. Take that structure deck, go home, build on it, invest another $20, $30 into it. Boom, now you have a deck that's very strong. So something you can take to your locals and play and have a good time with. Number 3, and this is also very important for all TCG players, buy singles. Cannot stress that enough. Buy singles. Buying booster boxes, buying booster box by the case, if you're not a collector and you're just a specific player, you're purchasing a lottery ticket. Why spend hundreds of dollars when you can just buy singles for a couple of bucks? Or that one card you really want, like 3 copies of it, and it's worth, like let's say $20 a piece, $60 instead of spending $75, $80 on a booster box and purchasing a lottery ticket. Just buy singles at that point. Number 4, this one's a little bit of a sneaky way of investing. And this is good for both collectors and players alike. That is ban list watch. Watching for the ban list. When that ban list, especially for Yu-Gi-Oh players, you guys know, right? There's a certain deck that's considered the meta. It's really popular. It's locals. Some people will view it as like, oh, it's too damn good. What does Konami always do, right? Hit it with a ban list every time. Can't tell you how many times people make videos about ban lists, and they got their head in their hands like, oh, here we go again. Like, Konami's famous for just absolutely wrecking combo pieces. So when you see that, especially if you're a collector and maybe you're investing in that way, ban list, because cards are just like a stock market. When that ban list initially hits, cards take a nosedive. Over time, they will slowly climb back up. And if Konami, unbans it or maybe allows you to add multiple copies in a deck, all of a sudden that card will skyrocket right up. So ban list, make sure you watch out for it. And then pick your poison, pick the cards you want. Sometimes you can actually snipe some very good cards for a reasonable price. And my 5th point that I want to highlight here is staying on your budget, but more importantly, staying on a certain set. And what I mean by that is when a new set comes out, give it a couple of months, prices will start to dive. So make sure, one thing I really like to do, and this is why on my channel, if you've ever seen some of my other videos, I typically don't buy the newest product. I actually wait a little bit. Because when you wait a little bit, generally speaking, those prices will start to drop. Cards in that set will start to drop. For example, I was talking to somebody over Instagram and we were saying like, oh, you know, this set would have been very good a couple of months ago, but now the cards in this set have dropped drastically. And he was specifically talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! So when a new set comes out, just try to have a little bit of patience. I think that's the best word I can give you, is that the fifth step, patience. When a new set comes out, let the dust settle, let all the YouTube videos come out, let the hype come down. Because when hype comes down, prices come down. So there you go. Those are my 5 steps that I would say to somebody if they were trying to invest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. Yeah, hopefully those 5 steps will help you guys if you want to invest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or be a player of Yu-Gi-Oh! And be a part of that community as well. Or any other TCG. Those steps you can apply to just about anything. So I know this has been a loaded opening. We're about to get to the box opening here very, very soon. But before we do, question of the day. It is my job as a content creator to keep you guys engaged and keep you guys coming back watching my videos. So if you guys are here for Yu-Gi-Oh! And you guys like seeing Yu-Gi-Oh! Box openings or Yu-Gi-Oh! Case openings, I want you guys to give me some suggestions of what kind of cases you guys would like to see me open here on this channel. So like, I'm open to all suggestions. You can comment down below. What would you guys like to see me open next? If there's any suggestions out there, I'm more than happy. Make it a more recent set, whether it be the Grand Creators, the Brothers of Legend, or even the newest set, Dimensional Force here. Let me know in the comment section, because I would like to keep you guys keep coming back to my channel, obviously, as a content creator, and continue to watch my videos. I know a lot of you are here for the giveaway, but I see you guys, a lot of this familiar faces commenting day in and day out. So I want, you know, suggestions from you guys, what would make you guys continue to come back and watching our content. So, comment of the day, what Yu-Gi-Oh! Product would you like to see me open up next? All right, now that all that is done, that was a loaded opening, and I apologize for that. Let's get into this box opening, and let's see if we can somehow pull another Ghost Rare. All right, you guys, we are all set for this box opening, and of course, we got our good luck charms right there. All 4 of our Ghost Rares. So we are going to believe in the heart of the cards, because I'm going to be greedy and ask for another one. Like, I just want another Ghost Rare at this point. And this has been nothing but just a ton of fun for me. And I hope you guys really do enjoy this type of content. I mean, like I said, a lot of you guys do hit that like button. You guys are commenting. So I really hope that after this giveaway is over, I hope you guys continue to stick with us, really. This has been a lot of fun for me. And like I said, if you're here for Yu-Gi-Oh! Type content and box openings, I have no problem going out and getting more of it for you guys. So here we go. We centered. We're good. And, okay, camera's looking good here too. All right. Try to make this quick. I know that opening was a little bit longer than my usual opening, but I just wanted to talk about that stuff. And like I said, I don't like seeing people say like, oh, I wish I can get into this hobby, but you know, it's too expensive for me. And like, it shouldn't be that way. Everybody, if they want to get into something, should be able to. And also, too, if you're interested in the statistical side of TCG, like I said, I highly recommend you go check out my Can We Profit videos. It kind of highlights, you know, what a good set is versus a bad set, what good value looks like versus bad value. Like I said, right now, modern Pokemon is terrible value. I got a lot to say about modern Pokemon right now. That's why I haven't even touched it. I started this channel 4 months ago, and I would just refuse right now. Every booster box set, they come out with like one really good card, and the rest of it's just absolute trash. But everybody stays hyped for it. I don't get it. Alright. Next pack. I'm not really expecting another Ghost Rare, but man, I'm telling you right now, we pull another one. Oof. I will say, too, all the Ghost Rares we did pull, unfortunately, aren't, like, the big hitters. I did check the prices today, though, man. The prices are coming down, which is good for me because I am debating basically selling these 4, or at least 3 out of the 4, if possible, to purchase a Red Eyes Black Dragon Ghost Rare that's already graded with PSA. There is somebody that's selling one on eBay. I'm keeping an eye out for it because it is currently on a bid, and it's got like 5 days left. So I'm really curious to see what it goes for. If it stays about $400 or less, I might buy it. That's what I'm saying. Because then at that point you could, make the argument you can sell all 4 of those, and that's the equivalent. So basically it would be like a trade. I do have another question for you guys too. Does anybody know any PSA middlemans? Because I don't have a subscription for PSA, and I really don't want to get a subscription for PSA. But I am debating also too, if not trading these 4 for the Red Eyes, spending the money to get these graded, because 2 of them look really good. Like the which one was it again? I always forget his name. Red Dragon Archfiend. I almost said backwards. But that one actually had some, surface was pretty clean. No corners were nicked. Centering is just not good. I mean, I could tell from right to left. Not a good center card, but that's most Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They're very, very hard to get graded. That's why I saw one today that was a PSA 9, and I'm like, I'm going to keep my eye on that one. But if that one stays about 400 or less, I would consider buying it. That's the one card I wanted, and that's the one card I want graded. Alright. After this, we have 2 mini boxes left. And don't forget to also comment like whether or not you think that Power Cube should be the grand prize. Again, I'm not familiar with what's really inside of it. I don't know how great the value is. It cost me 20 bucks, so it wasn't that much. But the fact that it said like, you get a couple of packs out of it, somebody might, want that over the mini box from Ghost in the Past. They're about the same value-wise, or, MSRP. I was trying to pick up a 3rd box, but they were out. And then I picked up those 2 packs as well, because I just saw them laying there, and I figured you can't just walk away from 2 Yu-Gi-Oh packs that's left on the shelf. That's just heartbreaking. So, add that to the winnings. And don't forget, you want to enter in this giveaway, like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, we add about 1 or 2 a day, it seems like. Oh! Oh, shit! Wow! Man, this case is just fire, guys! Holy! And we got the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, man. My hand is shaking right now. So I'm going to be very careful with this. Wow! No way! I can't even put it in the sleeve. I gotta stop for a second. Stop talking. Be very gentle. What? Are you shitting me? Oh my god. Can we get... Let's see. Get it out. There you go. Look at that. And again, you could already... I just want to check out the centering before. No way! See if we get the camera nice and close. Sorry about that glare, guys. Jeez, man. I'm just absolutely speechless right now. We pulled 5 ghost rares. You know how unbelievably rare this is? I mean, wow. I can't believe this. I swear, if I pull one more, I'm going to just absolutely lose it. I'm going to absolutely lose it. And this is a big hitter. This is a big hitter. This is Blue Eyes. I mean, arguably the fan favorite, him and Dark Magician, right? Like Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, they're the most. You got Seto Kaiba. Oh, look at that. A gorgeous card. Before I even knew Red Eyes existed, this was my favorite. And when Red Eyes came out, that was my favorite. But I can't believe. Oh my god. Are we pulling another? Can we possibly pull one more Ghost Rare in this case? I think it's possible at this point. I keep saying we're done, and I just pulled one of the big hitters. This is just unbelievable. Again, you guys know what to do here. You got to smash that like button. I want to see some fire emojis again in that comment section. This is unbelievable. Can't believe we just pulled another Ghost Rare. So after looking up on TCG, Blue Eyes White Dragon sells for a nice, cool, relaxing $200. I mean, I'm more than halfway from getting all my money back from what I spent. I can't believe we just pulled. Man, I'm just absolutely lost for words. Again, please, guys, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Comment below. I want to see some fire emojis again in the comment section. This is just unbelievable. We're at 5 Ghost Rares now. I'm being greedy. Let's get another one. Let's go for another one. Come on. Where are you? Give me 6. Let's go. Give me 6. Half the case now has been officially Ghost Rares. I want to go for number 6. Let's go. I want another one now. I'm just absolutely lost. I can't believe. And the thing too, there are some people that don't get any. Just keep that in mind. There are some people that have been out there that made videos on this that they don't get any Ghost Rares. And I just pulled 5. I feel like I should go play the lottery at this point. It's unbelievable. That's a $200 card. I'm definitely gonna, you know, a lot of people may disagree with me on this one. I am gonna sell that one to go get my Red Eyes. I'll pocket that one for another $100 too, and I'll go get my Red Eyes. I'm also gonna take a very close look at that one too, because if the only thing that's already off is the centering, but if that's the only thing that's off and the surface and everything else is pretty clean, it may be worth to get it graded. That is it, guys. That is it. And we pulled another freaking Ghost Rare. There it is, guys. Blue Eyes White Dragon Ghost Rare. I think this is also a card too that a lot of people wanted. I mean, everybody wants Dark Magician Girl ended up being the most expensive one, but I think a lot of people, if you were to ask them before the set dropped, which Ghost Rare do you want the most? This is the one they wanted, hands down. And there it is, guys. We pulled another Ghost Rare. The Blue Eyes White Dragon, valued at $200. So I was just saying earlier too, I haven't pulled any of the big hitters, and then what did I do in this box? I pulled a big hitter. Like I said, I must be really lucky, man. I gotta go play the lottery or something and go see if I freaking win, because this is just unbelievable. And for those of you that didn't watch this series fully in the beginning, there were 3 boxes, we pulled nothing. I mean like nothing. Those boxes may be valued at like $13, $20. We didn't get any good pulls. I remember saying to myself, like, oh my god, did I just get a bad box? Did I get an unlucky? Am I unlucky? Because then the rumors started coming out. There are some people that don't get any. 3 boxes in, I was sweating it. 5 Ghost Rares later. It's unbelievable. Again, smash that like button. Comment. I want to see some fire emojis in there, please. Really want to see that for your boy. 5 Ghost Rares. It's unbelievable. I mean, the total value here, the Blue Eyes is 200. Archfiend, I think, is about 60. So is the Spear. Dark Arm Dragon, I believe, is about 60. And the Eye of Timus, like I said, you're looking at about $400 worth or more in Ghost Rares. It's unbelievable. This has been an amazing series. Again, comment. I want to see some fire emojis. Don't forget to comment for the question of the day. What Yu-Gi-Oh set would you like to see me open next? I mean, it's unbelievable, guys. And again, once this video drops, it is your chance to enter in this giveaway. Like, comment, subscribe, enters you a chance in this giveaway. We upped the ante already. I'm not upping it anymore, unfortunately. And again, bulk cards. If you want any of the other bulk cards that I've been opening on this channel, reach out to me. Keep in mind, I do sell it on TCG, so once they're gone, they're gone. But if you get to me soon enough, I can get you some. As long as you live in the US, ships for free. Outside of the US, we'll see if we can come up with something, but it may just be a little too expensive for me at that point. All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching this. I'm just in awe right now. I cannot believe. I need like a DJ Khaled emoji to come up in these videos. Another one, because this is unbelievable. We have one more box left, guys. I mean, if there's another Ghost Rare in there, I'm just going to lose it at this point. I'm going to lose it. It's incredible. That is it. We're done for today, guys. Thank you so much. I look forward to reading some of your comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow right here at the Table of Madness.